In this video, I will show you how you can make social media work for your stream and grow your stream even while you're offline. I will exactly explain what I mean by that, and at the end also show you. If you're new to this channel, welcome, I'm your host Luke, and this channel is all about software, hardware, as well as nutrition on how it affects your focus and your reaction time. If you want to learn more about the world of streaming, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below as well as the bell so you get notified every Wednesday and Saturday when the uploads are ready. No matter what platform you're streaming on, is it Twitch or is it Mixer, either of those platforms have terrible discoverability. If you are a brand new streamer and you're just starting out, you will be all the way at the bottom of your game directory. So how can you make sure that people find your stream even though you're all the way down? The answer to that is social media. You have to produce content on a platform that features more discoverability so people can find you there and then you redirect them to your stream. The platforms I'm talking about are YouTube and Instagram. While both YouTube and Instagram have features that help newer people, newer streamers or content creators to be discovered, there's also another aspect that's really cool about those platforms. The content you produce for YouTube or Instagram is permanent content. It will be on the website, on the platform, 24/7 for people to discover, for people to search for, while when you're live on either Twitch or Mixer, people can only really find you while you're live. When you're offline, there's no way for them to find your channel. Let's make this as simple as possible. Produce content on YouTube and Instagram, and then redirect those viewers and engagements towards your stream. Now you might be thinking, I don't have any experience with video editing, I don't know if I have time for that, I don't know how the website works. I'm sorry to tell you, but the times of simply streaming and hoping to blow up are over. If you want to be successful as a streamer, you need to become a content creator first. So how do you go about editing content for your platforms like YouTube or Instagram? Let me show you. Before we dive into the editing though, let me know down in the comments below if you have ever tried pushing your content to other websites like YouTube or Instagram. And if you have, let me know in the comments below what your handle is so I can check out your content and give you some advice. Before we get into the actual editing itself, I do have to give credit where credit is due. Sam Woodhall, he's an awesome video editor. He has his own YouTube channel. Link is in the description below. But he gives great advice and in-depth explanations of how to edit videos, how to do animations, all those kind of things. He's also editor for the Alpha Gaming YouTube channel. I'm sure you guys are familiar with that. Link in the description. That is where I get most of my inspiration from, where I get most of the how to do things from. So make sure you check them out. What kind of content should you be producing and push out to YouTube or Instagram? And I would say if you're a streamer, probably just some funny gameplays, maybe some insane shots, but don't just clip them, make them interesting. For Instagram, it does have to be under a minute long, so just keep that in mind. There are several ways of how you can get a hold of your clip that you want to put on your Instagram or your YouTube or wherever you desire. And the first way is, if you're on Mixer, you will find it in your past streams and you can go and download the full stream that you did or that you want to take a clip from. The other way is, since Mixer does not have a clipping feature for non-partners yet, you can use something like GeForce Shadowplay, for example, to take a clip of your gameplay, not the stream, it will only do the gameplay, for the last like 30 seconds or 5 minutes if it was like an insane shot. If you're on Twitch, well, good luck, you already have the clipping feature, make sure you take that. There are third-party websites and services out there that do offer clipping services for you. Just make sure you look into that and then properly link it. The software that we will be using for our editing is DaVinci Resolve 16. Completely free, there's no hidden paywall or anything. I'll have a link in the description below on where you can find it and download it. What you are looking at right now is a finished clip. Once you have downloaded your whole stream, just drop it in your timeline and crop the part out that you like. It's really easy. Just hit B on your keyboard for the cutting feature and hit A to get back on your mouse. If you don't find this, they're also right here in your timeline. If you hover over it, it will explain you what it does. Now that you found your part that you want to make a clip out of, make sure you make it interesting. So focus on whatever is the most interesting in the clip at that given time. Let's play this clip and then I will go more in depth about it. One taps. One corner.
Bruh.
Got the current weapon. Okay. Yeah, yeet! No. I almost got him though. fun fact about video editing is that it's actually not too much different from your streaming software. Video editing works in the same way your stream overlays work in layers. Right here is your main video. This is your raw source. This would be your gameplay and your camera in your streaming overlay. This would be the first layer, which could be a layer around your webcam or whatever, and all the way on the top, it would be your alerts. A rule of thumb, the higher you are up in your video tracks, that will be what is in the foreground of your video. The further down you go in those tracks, this will be more pushed into the background. Like I said, you want to make your clip interesting. For example, when this card was played on my stream, all I did was I edited an image, which is this bubble right here, and then I put a text over it with bra in it. And then I also added a sound effect at the end down here. Like I said, it is all in layers. The video is in the background, then comes the bubble, then comes the text. Right before the funny part happened, you can see in the clip that I slowed it down, added some dramatic music underneath to just make it a little bit more entertaining. And then when the action happened, I sped it up again. Right there, the actual gameplay is, so to speak, over, and the more funny part is my reaction in the webcam. So what I did, I was just zooming in. How you can do that is select the file that you want to zoom in on, and on the right side here you have your zoom. You can literally just type in the zoom, or you can do it just by clicking and dragging, and then down here you can adjust the clip where you want it to be. So I wanted it to zoom in on the camera. I just drag it over a little bit so the camera is kind of centered. At the end of the clip, you can see that I added my mixer channel in there. And here's the reason why. When you create those clips to post on either Twitter or on Instagram, you do not want to post them right after your stream, because your stream is over. And now when people see those clips on the internet, they will look up your stream and they see you're offline, and most of them will not come back. The best time to post those clips is right before you go live, so that when people see it, they go check out your stream and they see that you're live, and they might stick around. In total, this clip is only 24 seconds long. It's perfect time to post it on Twitter or on Instagram. On YouTube, you can post even longer content. For example, if you have a really interesting topic or a question that you discussed on stream, you can clip this whole discussion of 10-15 minutes, put it on your YouTube for further references. If you're really good at a game, you can do a walkthrough, explain how you do certain things in the game, clip the whole 15 minutes, and put it on YouTube. This really does not require a lot of editing. With those little clips for Instagram or Twitter, you can be more creative and a little bit more playful. But if you just have a discussion going on that is really interesting, that would be providing a lot of value to the community, there's pretty much no editing involved. It takes about 10 minutes to just download your stream, clip those 15 minutes, save that, and then upload it on YouTube. Now that you're all set to pushing out content quickly to other websites and platforms like YouTube or Instagram, make sure you hit my latest video right here, which is all about the best budget-friendly webcam and microphone. If you're already all set up to stream, I would recommend you my video on how to plan a stream so that it goes as smoothly as possible. As always, if you liked the video and there was anything helpful in here, make sure you hit the like button and to share it with your friends and family, as well as your dog. If you want to learn more and get notified every time I upload a video, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below, as well as the bell. Follow me on Instagram, and I will see you next time.